Hi there everybody, this is Natasha Wilkinson, your independent scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. Here in Australia we are at the 1st of November and my quarterly scentsy club for October has finally arrived. It did ship some time ago, but scentsy was so busy last month with a massive flash sale with a lot of things. I kind of expected some parcels to take a little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. I finally got my quarterly scentsy club from October and I am about to go through it with you. I will say one of these items I would normally do in a separate video, and that's my whiff box, but because it's the whiff box for October and we are already in November, what's in October's whiff box here is kind of redundant. If you don't know what a whiff box is Scentsy's mystery box, and each month they will put product of items, Scentsy items in it, and it changes each month. So what's in here is what was in October's whiff box. Anything purchased going forward here in Australia, you would be getting November's whiff box. There are some amazing perks with me having my whiff box in my Scentsy Club, which I'm going to go through as we go through my Scentsy Club. So, one of the biggest perks of Scentsy Club is the always get my bar feature, which means even if a bar is discontinued, you can still get it as long as you keep it in your Scentsy Club shipment and don't skip more than once every 12 months. Saying that, the only exception would be licensed bars. If Scentsy end a licensing agreement with a particular company, then you would no longer be able to get that bar. But while they have that licensing agreement, you can still put that bar in club and still get it as an always get my bar. So it's only if they end that licensing agreement, or if for some reason they can't source the oils to make that particular scent anymore. But I've never actually seen that happening. I've only ever seen the licensing agreement end with one licensing agreement with Scentsy, and that was the Jelly Belly collection. Everything else, I have a lot of licensed bars in my club. I have since joining, and I have been still able to get them because of always get my bar. Another perk is if you spend $51 or over here in Australia, you will get a 10% discount on your whole Scentsy Club. My Scentsy Club is always $51 over, and that's what the whiff box actually costs. So my suggestion would be for you, if this, and this is a heavy whiff box from last month, if this is something that interests you, you can purchase it off the website for straight $51. It's going to have $51 and over of product value of Scentsy products in it. But with Scentsy Club, pop it in a Scentsy Club subscription, get 10% off. You're automatically only paying $45 for this whiff box. So you're getting it cheaper, and you know you're going to have at least $51 of product value in it. Another perk is if your Scentsy Club reaches $101 here in Australia, you get the choice to choose a half price item, and that can include the whiff box. And this is the only way you can get our whiff box for half price. You can't even get our whiff box for half price in a party, or you can't even use hostess rewards for this. So that's what I do. Every Scentsy Club that ships out each month, my half price item usually includes the whiff box. So I pay $25 for the whiff box. I know it's going to have at least $51 of product value in it, and I love our whiff box. It's great for gifting. It already comes in a box pre-ready to go. It's a way to try products that you may not have necessarily thought of trying before or tried before, because you don't know what you're going to get in it. I am going to say I've been watching unboxings through last month, and I do know normally I would break down each product value to show you just how much is in this whiff box, but as I said, this one is October's whiff box. We have new whiff boxes shipping out of today with new products in it, but October's whiff box had a value of roughly, I think, $93 worth of scentsy product in it for $51. So last month's whiff box was absolutely amazing. And because I've got this in my hand, before I go through the bars of my Scentsy Club, let's quickly open the whiff box. I'll quickly show you the products that were available in October's whiff box, so you can get an idea of what they may put in a whiff box basically. So when you open the whiff box, you're going to get a little flyer which is going to tell you a bit about this month's whiff box and the theme that they went with. I can smell that just by opening it. It's amazing. So this one is Elevate the Moment. It's got some toes in the sand, as here in Australia we're in our summer, we're in our spring going into our summer, so we're in hotter weather here in Australia. As the seasons change, it's a perfect time to look inward. As Scentsy co-owner Heidi Thompson says, expressing gratitude elevates the moment. Your October whiff box features festive products from the Harvest collection to evoke the wonder and excitement that only comes around this time of year, and to remind you all there is to be grateful for. And then there's usually some little, mine's a little bit leaky from what's in there, so from the bars, but there's usually some little activity you can do. I honestly don't do the activities, but I do keep these in my little marketing folder just to look back on what type of things each whiff box has done, because I do generally get the whiff box every month. There's only been, I think, a couple of months where I haven't got it. One was where it was an all pet line. I don't really use the pet line, even though I've got pets myself. I occasionally use the pet wash, but my dogs run away from me, so it's very hard to pin them down to wash them, and I spend more time chasing them, trying to wash them, than I do washing them when it comes to washing the dogs. And the other one I didn't get was one where it had a bar that I absolutely could not stand in there, and I just didn't want that bar in my inventory. They're the only two times I really haven't got the whiff box since joining up, to be honest with you. So the little activity in here was take time this season to elevate the moment. Use this page to create a gratitude list, or to make a bucket list of things that will help you stay focused on what matters most. Whether you want to carve out some quality time to bake with your loved ones, or take a moment to write down something you're thankful for each day, it's up to you. So the first thing on top of here is a scent circle in eucalyptus reef. So this is one of our current fragrances. I honestly warm this when I'm not feeling well. So this is the scent. I can't stand Just Breathe, but I kind of get similar vibes from eucalyptus reef that are soothing, and none of our products are medicinal. I'm not giving any medicinal information or information saying that this is going to work when you're sick, so please don't take it like that. But for me, this is just one of the scents that for me I just find soothing, that I like to pop in my warmers when I'm not feeling well. But saying that, because of that, my nose at the time is usually stuffed up, so I do not smell it probably as strong as what it probably would be. I do have to actually warm this one day, although this is a scent circle. You don't warm a scent circle. That's for hanging in the car or hanging in the closet or hanging somewhere. But I do have to actually try this scent someday, or when I'm feeling well, just to see how strong it is and I am not blocked up and stuffed up, because I tend to only reach for that at those times. The next thing in here is a bar of cocoa lime, and I absolutely love this scent. This is a strong performer. It's coconut milk and fresh lime. You can see it's a little bit goopy from the mouth, so I will have to clear my bars up. If you've got something stinky in the house, this scent will clear it right up. But it also mixes so well with a lot of fruits, creating cocktail drink versions. And mix it with vanilla bean buttercream and you've got a beautiful key lime bakery. It is amazing. I was out of stock of this and intending to purchase more, but it's come in my whiff box, so I do have another one. This tends to go into my summer Scentsy Club, which is actually this Scentsy Club which I'm talking about now, when it retires, because it generally retires at the end of this catalogue season when we start our autumn-winter catalogue here in Australia. So I tend to park it in my Scentsy Club just to be on the safe side. They recently came out with pods here in Australia for the first time this season in this fragrance, and I'm absolutely loving the pods too. That's something I will definitely be stocking up on as well when they choose to retire, which I'm guessing they will at the end of this season. So it also came with a Counter Clean in apple and cinnamon sticks, which is from our Halloween Harvest collection as the brochure said. Counter Clean is my go-to everything. Usually in my empties, you'll see me go through a few of these. I am totally out of Counter Clean, so I'm glad to have another hot little one in my hand. And then it came with a dish soap in vanilla mint. So this is a new scent to cleaning, and this scent is also available in our Scents of the Season collection, which is launching today. It's a very sharp mint scent to my nose. It has a little bit of a citrus scent, but if you want something that's going to give you a clean, crisp, sharp mint smell, vanilla mint is the way to go. Then we have a bathroom cleaner in Squeeze the Day. So Squeeze the Day is the bright lemon zest and juice with a little bit of creaminess from vanilla. Absolutely amazing. So as you can see, this is kind of a, and we are in our spring here in Australia, this is kind of a good mystery box if you haven't tried our cleaning products. It's kind of got a spring cleaning theme to get the house bright and clean and fresh for summer. So if you haven't tried our cleaning products, this would be cheaper than buying the cleaning products separately by themselves, grabbing last month's whiff box. But unfortunately, as I said, it's no longer available because we are now in November's whiff box. So it also had a buddy clip of the child in Mandalorian Air of Adventure. Absolutely love the Mandalorian Air of Adventure scent. Just wish it was stronger. It's a beautiful, clean, crisp buttermint scent. My son actually already has this buddy clip, so I'm probably going to put this one aside and use it for gifting purposes. And then we had a sample of Sweet Orange and Evergreen, which is November's scent of the month. If you love tree scents and you love sweeter tree scents, you will probably enjoy this. It is heavy on the pine, but it's also got a little bit of sweetness from the evergreen and the orange. So that was October's whiff box. Let's delve into the rest of my Scentsy Club, shall we? So this fragrances in here a scent I typically warm from now through to about April. So I kind of call this my summer scentsy club. These are scents I reach for more in summer than in any other time of the year. There are one or two that I will warm year round, but the majority of them are my summer scents. So the first one I want to talk about is lime zest and vanilla. So this retired in our last catalogue, and prior to that it was a year-round scent, and I never actually got around to trying it because I would kind of, when I was reaching for a lime scent, always purchase cocoa lime over this. Saying that, I really enjoyed the mixture of cocoa lime and vanilla bean buttercream. And before I actually tried that mixture or even heard of that mixture, I was starting to get into bakery, and I was wanting bakery scents for the kitchen in summer that weren't heavy and cloying. So I thought that I hadn't tried this, but I have the testers and it smelled quite nice. I thought this might fit the bill for summer, for like a key lime pie or a lime tart type thing. So I popped it in my scentsy club. This is the first time of me getting a bar, because I popped it in after this summer scentsy club shipped, so I wouldn't get it but before it retired. So I had that scentsy club shipping the month that we were able to pop scents in just before they retired, so I waited till it shipped and then popped it in. But saying that, now I've heard of cocoa lime and vanilla bean buttercream. They're currently both scents I can get in the catalogue. So what I am going to do is warm that mixture again, vanilla bean buttercream, and then warm this and see which one I like better. If I like the cocoa lime vanilla bean buttercream mix better, I will probably end up taking lime zest and vanilla out of my club. But for the time being, I do have it to decide which one I like better, because I kind of feel I don't need 2 lime scents at the end of the day in my club if this one doesn't come back and this one retires. And if I had to choose, cocoa lime would probably be the one that I would choose. But I haven't warmed this yet, so you never know. My opinion could change on lime zest and vanilla when I warm it. And I am glad to get at least 1 bar to try it before making that final decision whether that's one that will end up being cut from my club. So, the next one. Since we're talking about scents I love to warm in my kitchen, let's go for my kitchen scents first, shall we? Lemon drizzle cake. So, this one is a lemon cake. It is probably heavier on the lemon than it is on the cake, and there is a sweetness with I think it was lavender sugar or a floral sugar. There was some sugar note that kind of adds a sweetness to this. This is really, really pretty, and I normally use this as soon as it comes in my club. Saying that though, can I create a better lemon cake mix than a lemon drizzle cake? So I really enjoyed the Squeeze the Day Vanilla Waves sugar cookie mix. That was really nice. I am wanting to experiment with some just other lemon scents to see if I can recreate a lemon cake scent that's in the catalogue. If I can and I end up liking it better than this probably won't stay in my scentsy club forever either. But until I can find a lemon cake scent that I fall in love with. This will be staying in my Scentsy Club. I will say though, for this though, I do find this a little on the light side. It's not the strongest lemon cake scent, whereas the Squeeze the Day sugar cookie mix was stronger, it was longer lasting. This doesn't last very long in my kitchens. I get probably half a day out of it and half a day of enjoyment. So that's another reason I'm thinking if I create something similar that's available in the catalogue. I know Squeeze the Day isn't available in the catalogue, but there would be other lemon scents. I just can't think of any offhand. If I can find something similar that's going to last longer, this will probably end up coming out of my club as well. Another one I love to warm in the kitchen, but I also warm this one in my daughter's room, is Banana Berry. So on cold I get lolly bananas and strawberry cream lollies. When it's warming, it's a banana pudding. Another one I get probably half a day to a day. I probably get a day out of it in my daughter's room, half a day in the kitchen because it's more open concept. But while it's warming, I do really enjoy that. And we don't get many banana scents in our catalogue, so I do keep saying to myself, I don't warm this as often as I should. So should it stay in my club? At the moment, yes, it should stay in my club because when I do warm it, I do really enjoy it. But again, if I had to choose over other scents, there are probably other scents that I would like a little bit more. So the next one, which I can't seem to keep a bar of, this is one that I can't seem to keep a bar of because I use it for gifting. I absolutely love it myself and friends absolutely love it as well, and that is Birthday Wishes. This is just a vanilla cake. So if you're looking for a plain vanilla cake mix or scent, Birthday Wishes is the way to go. It's not as rich as Happy Birthday. I also have that in my club and can't seem to keep that in my stock either. But if you missed out on Happy Birthday, this is not available either, unfortunately. But this came out after Happy Birthday was available. So I get one every quarter of this and one every quarter of Happy Birthday, and both seem to usually go out of my stock before I actually get to warm it. But when I do get to warm it and enjoy it, it's a beautiful vanilla cake scent and I absolutely love it. That's not going anywhere from my club. The next one, so Pina Colada Cha Cha. This is my summer pineapple scent. It's pineapple, coconut, and it does say there's rum in here, but it smells exactly like a Pina Colada Cha Cha. So this came back as a bring back my bar, and I'm just going to quickly show you the labelling. So when it came back here in Australia and I first tried it, it came back as a bring back my bar. So this is the labelling I have been getting in my Scentsy Club. The last two Scentsy Clubs that ship, I've been getting the original label from when it was the Dance Collection. So exactly the same scent, but two completely different labels. So I only warm this in summer, and I'm very picky with my pineapple scents. This is the pineapple scent I really do enjoy. This goes really well with cocoa lime, by the way. But I really do enjoy this scent in summer, so I can't see myself taking it out of my Scentsy Club any soon. But if I did have to make tough choices, I feel like this would eventually make its way back in and bring back my bar again at some stage. So, and I have 3 currently in stock. So I feel like if I really had to, because I'm on a project use it up wax stash use here, and my summer collection is a lot bigger than my winter collection at the moment. So the test is going to be seeing what I get through this summer to how much I downgrade my Scentsy Club. So I feel like as much as I love this one, there are other pineapple scents out there that I could use, but this is just my pineapple scent. So it would be heartbreaking to let this go, but I could see myself maybe making that tough decision at some stage. The next one, Dumbo's Circus Parade. So this is clementine, peaches, vanilla. It's fun, it's bright, it's citrusy. I have a son who is born on the 26th of July and a daughter who is born on the 19th of July. During that week, this gets warmed in their room. I call it we've kind of created a scent memory of this as their birthday scent. But this is one I could also, to be honest with you, I don't warm it often, so this would probably be one of the ones that would be first to go in my Scentsy Club, even though it holds that scent memory. I would probably at some stage, if I build up a stock of this, just keep the stock. But it is so good. This scent is so good. I mean, they're all in my club because they are so good. One that I don't see ever leaving my club, it's one that gets used as soon as it comes through the door, is Sweet Plum Pastry. I have a mixture of this that I mix with Pretty and Plum and Maleficent, and I get compliments every time I warm that combination of how beautiful the house smells. So this is one I kind of wish I put more of in my Scentsy Club, because I usually have to wait 3 months before I can get my hands on a bar again, because this will normally get warmed within the first week of my Scentsy Club arriving. It's one that gets warmed all year round and I absolutely adore it. So that will never be leaving my club. Now, this was the one that started my club. Why I started Scentsy Club when I joined up. And that was Alice in Wonderland Wear or Mad Hair. I do believe this is still available on our website because it did come back a few months ago, and I don't think they've vaulted this collection back up. So this is raspberries, it's strawberries, it's fizz, it's bright, it's fun. And I would say I would never delete this out of my club. I've said that month in and month out. But I don't know, after smelling Zoinks, now I'm going to have to warm both of these because this comes across a lot tartar to my nose now after Zoinks has been released. Zoinks, the Scooby-Doo one, has got that same sherbety, fun, bright feel, but is sweeter, and I feel like I enjoy that more. Now, I haven't warmed Zoinks yet, but on cold, I'm liking that a lot more, and I'm now smelling this and smelling tart on this and not enough sweetness. So this is one that either my nose has changed or I'm just not enjoying it as much as I used to. So to be honest with you, if I had to do a Scentsy Club edit, which I'm always doing Scentsy Club edits, but this would probably be one of the first to go, and I might even choose Zoinks over this because I've now popped Zoinks in this club, it's just not in the shipment. So we will see when it comes. I have skipped my next shipment for this. I have skipped my January shipment. So March, April, May. In May, by then I will know what's coming back in catalogues, if I can delete anything out, and it will give me an indication of what I would be cutting. But I have a feeling this might be the first one that might end up going out of all my scents. I've got 3 in my inventory now, and I would reach for this for my daughter's room all the time. I'm just not reaching for it. I'm finding it more tart. So my nose has changed to this, but I still kind of don't want to let it go because it's got the memory of me starting Scentsy Club and creating Scentsy Club with this particular one. The next one, Angel Experiment 624. Again, another one I use up pretty much as soon as it comes through my door. I've got no more of. This is a strawberry creamy berry milkshake. Absolutely amazing. Normally gets warmed in my daughter's room, not leaving my club. Another one that's not leaving my club, and that normally leaves as soon as it comes. Even though for me I warm it more in summer than I don't warm it in any other month, my daughter likes to warm it any time of the year. So every 3 months normally, this bar is gone before the next one comes, but it did come back out recently, so I did stock up on a few, and because it came back in winter, I do have a few of this now, but by the end of summer I can see us having none again, and that is Stitch Experiment 626. So this is a fruity tropical aquatic scent. I love this in the bathroom areas. My daughter loves it in her room. It's just fresh and bright and fruity. And that was my summer Scentsy Club. So, if I were to rank these quickly, in my favourite to my least favourite, my favourite would be Sweet Plum Pastry, never coming out of my club. My second favourite would be Birthday Wishes. This is kind of an indication if I couldn't live without a scent, what would I keep? Now, this is where it kind of gets hard. These two I know would never leave my Scentsy Club. So, I kind of feel Banana Berry is my third favourite, so it would probably stick around for a little bit longer unless I build up a big stash of it. Pina Colada Cha Cha would be my next favourite, as it's just my go-to summer pineapple scent. But again, these are ones, if they don't get warmed and I build up a big enough stash, would potentially leave my club. Stitch Experiment 626 is likely to never leave my club, so I'm going to put that as my fourth favourite. Same with Angel Experiment 624, that's likely not to leave for a long time. And then I'm going to go Lemon Drizzle Cake. Again, it just depends on whether I find a good equivalent to a lemon cake, or if I build up a stash of that, whether that would stay. Then I'm going to go Lime Zest and Vanilla, because I'm finding I'm enjoying those citrusy bakery scents more and more. And I never thought I would be a citrus fan, but when I mix citrus with bakery, I fall in love with it. Then I would go Dumbo, and then We're All Mad Here. So that's probably the, I guess you could say, order of what would be my favourite to my least favourite, and order, if I could only keep one bar, what would it be in my club. So I hope you enjoyed this Scentsy Club video. I look forward to sharing more clubs with you in the future and more videos with you in the future. Until then, stay safe and bye for now.